Today is the 10th of May 2024, and this will be our sixth video on standard index form. Okay, thank you everyone, all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, if you received your video and after watching, please share, like. If you can follow us on other platforms, I appreciate it a lot. Sorry. And if you haven't considered subscribing, can you please consider subscribing, please? And if the account is not yours, ask permission from the account holder. Okay. In the comment section, you normally follow my notes/script. Please follow my notes. Like today, we'll be doing some mental maths. Okay, so if it comes out wrong, if I say 4 and it's a square root of 4, please follow my notes, because the answer I will give is what is on the notes. Okay, beware of scammers, please. Beware of scammers. Watch last video for recap. Okay, we did subtraction in standard form. We've looked at addition, and last we looked at subtraction. Okay, and today it will be another topic on standard form. Now, as started today, it says we did set recently, so just to keep you thinking a bit faster, I might use that for like mental maths for some of the status. Okay, now the first one is root of 4, root of 4, root of 4. Now root of 4 times root of 4 is 4, and then root 4 is 2. So we have 4 root 4, which is 4 times 2, and then it gives us 8. Okay, now root of 2 times root of 8. Okay, so root 2 is 2. Okay, times root of 8. Now root of 8 can be broken down as root of 4 and root of 2. Okay, root 4 is 2. So we have 4 root 2. So that will be our answer here. 3. Root of 2 times root of 18 times root of 5. So root 2, root of 18 can be written as root 2 times root 9 and root 5. Root 2 is 2, root 9 is 3, and then we have root of 5. So our answer will be 6 root 5. Okay. So all of this, root of 2, root of 18, root of 5, you can reduce it to 6 root 5. Now 4, root of 2 times root of 8 times root of 3. Okay, so the root 2 is there. Root of 8 can be written as root 2 times root 4, and then root 3. Okay, root 2 is 4, is 2. Root 4 is 2. Root 3 there, so the answer will be 4 root 3. So if you follow it systematically, there's no way you can go wrong. Okay, so root 2 times root 8 times root 3 will give us root 4. Okay, so that will be our starter for today. Today we are looking at multiplication of a standard form. Okay, now if you are multiplying, you multiply the numbers. So here, you multiply 2.7 by 5. And then the powers, you add them. So this is a 10 to the power 4. So you add 4 to minus 2. Okay. So it will be 4 minus 2, which is 2. Okay. That is the difference. Unlike the add and the division, you bring what the powers out. Okay, if it's the same, you bring it out, and then you add or subtract the numbers, and then that will give you your answer. If the powers are not the same, you either change it one to the same power, or you write the numbers out, and then you add or subtract. And when you finish, you change it to the standard form. Okay. If the question is asking you to leave your answer in standard form, you must do that. Otherwise, you won't get the final mark. So now, 2.7 times 5, those are the numbers. And then 10 to the power 4, add 10 to the power 2. 2.7 times 5 will give you 13.5. Okay, 10 to the power 4 plus 2. 4 plus minus 2 is minus 2, not plus 2. Plus minus 2 will give you 2. Now you have 13.5 times 10 to the power 2. But you need to leave this in standard form. 13 is more than 9. Okay, so it's 1.35 times 10 to the power 3. Okay, so if you multiply 2.7 times 10 to the power 4 times 5 times 10 to the power minus 2, you have in the standard form 1.35 times 10 to the power 3. Okay, also in the standard form. Or you can multiply the numbers out, as I said. Okay, so 2.7 times 10 to the power 4. Okay, so you have 2.7, 10 to the power 4. You move the decimal place 4 times to your right. Okay, 5 times 10 to the power minus 2. So this is 5.0 here. So here minus 2, you move the powers. Then you move the decimal point 2 places to the left. And then you divide. So when you divide, this is what you are going to get, okay? The zeros will take these 2 zeros off. 2.7 times 5 will give you 13.5. And then you have your 100. And then you have 1.5 times 10,000, which is 1.5 times 10 to the power 3. So as we got here, okay. So you can use this method here and add the powers if you're multiplying. Or you can use this method here, write them out, cancel out, and change back into the standard form. Okay. Now, on the calculator, if you're multiplying, okay, by now you should know your exponential sign. If you are going to multiply, you type 2.7, then exponential sign 4, and then you multiply by 5, your exponential sign If it's a plus and then minus 2, because your power there is minus 2, but it's addition, so you add. Okay, that's why I put a slash there. So you have to be careful. You can either do 4 minus 2 or 4 plus minus 2 on the exponential side, this side. Okay, go and try it. It's easy to do. Now, multiply 3.1 times 10 to the power 3 times 1.2 times 10 to the power minus 1. So we'll multiply the numbers and then we'll multiply the powers. We'll add the powers, okay? Now 3.1 times 1.2 will give us 3.72, okay? 10 to the power 3, add minus 1 will give us this is how to look. 10 to the plus 3 minus 1, which is 10 to the power 2. Okay, so we've arrived at it, the answer. So 3.1 times 10 to the power 3 times 1.2 times 10 to the power 1, okay, will be 3.72 times 10 to the power 2. Okay. Now let's look at another one. Or the same example, 3.1 times 10 to the power 3 will give us 3.1 times 1000. 10 to the power 3 is 1000. Okay. 1.2 times 10 to the power minus 1 will be equal to 1.2 divided by 10. Okay. So 3.1 times 1000 times 1.2 divided by 10. This 0 here will take care of this 0. Okay. So you can make it a number, or you can just go by what I'm showing you. Whichever method you use, you should arrive at the answer. Okay. So 3.1 times 1.2 will give you 3.72. 10 to the power 3, okay, 10 to the power 100 here divided by 1 will be 100. Now 100 is 10 to the power 2. So again, 3.72 times 10 to the power 2. So 3.1 times 10 to the power 3 times 1.2 times 10 to the power 1 will give you 3.72 times 10 to the power 2. Okay. So this is the multiplication side, okay, which is very easy. You multiply the numbers and then you multiply the powers, which is very, very easy to do. Okay. So please, these are the difference with the addition and subtraction. You add the numbers and then you don't add the powers. The powers remain the same if the powers are the same. If the powers are not the same, you can write the numbers out, add or subtract, and revert back to the standard form. Multiplication, you multiply the numbers and then add the powers. So if the one power is negative, you consider it as the example we just did. Okay. So I hope today is not a long lesson. Okay. If I add the division part, it will be too long. So I just brought a few examples with the mental mass, okay, for you to go and think about. Okay, um, please subscribe. When you watch the video, share, like, follow if you can. Okay, so that we can circulate the platform. Follow my notes script. Okay, I've said root 2 is root 2 times root 2. In maths, we do that at times if you are a bit fast. Root 2. So it's mental maths. You want to be fast. It will help you think a lot faster. Okay. So follow my notes script. Okay. But root 2 is 4 anyway. So whether it's root 2 times root 2 or root 2 is still root 4, which is 2. Okay. And beware of scammers. Take care of yourself online. Okay. Thank you very, very much for watching the video with me today. And I'll see you in the next.